Okay guys, this is my everyday look. This is requested by Sagittarius Blue Smoochies. She wanted to know how I get the look that I did in another video. So I've already done my brows and my face has been moisturized and primed. So the first thing I'm going to do is my eyes, and I am going to be using Frankie Rose. It's an eye primer. You can use any eye primer that you have. I just use this one. If I'm not using this, then I'll use my Maybelline or my MAC, but I'm rotating on the ones that I use. And then the next thing I'm going to do is do a transition shade, and I'm using Dance-A-Tides from NYX. And I try to use a lot of drugstore products. That's what Dance-A-Tide with NYX looks like. Okay, the rest of the look is going to come from this NYX Love in Paris, and it is Let Them Eat Cake, and it's the pink one. If you have anything that's similar in shade tones, you can use that. The first shade that we're going to use is, this shadow right here. And so taking a flat brush, and this is from my e.l.f. brush, I'm going to do the inner third. And I loaded my brush up. Using one of my BH Cosmetics brushes that has like the angle point, I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, and it's a deep brown with a little slight red undertones. And I have the brush on. I'm going to turn my eye to the angle, and go back and get some more of the first shadow just to pop it in the center. And that's it. So I'm going to do the other eye. For my under eye, I'm going to, using this, I haven't touched anything with it. Take this and I'm just going to brush my lower lashes. One, to add a little color, but it's also going to put some pigmentation on my lashes, and then I'll take an eyeliner over it. So I'm just using whatever was on the brush. And for the eyeliner, I'm going to be using Supreme Kohl Kajal from Milani. It's really creamy. And then for the lower lash line, I'm just going to go to like halfway point on my eye. Because I do have watery eyes, I try not to go too far. And you can already see my eyes are watering. And then to set the eyeliner, I'm going to take a brush like this. I think it's a smudger brush. I'm not sure. And I'm just going to go back into that dark brown. I'm just going to smudge the top. And then I'm going to go back and smudge the bottom. And I'm doing this to set my eyes because, again, I have watery eyes. And I like the smoky look of it underneath my eye that I had outlined. And the eye look is finished. The blush shade that I'm going to use for my eye, you can also use as an inner corner highlight. So it is Rose Dior, and I'm just going to take this. And that's what I do for my inner corner highlight. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to be doing my foundation. So I combine my foundations. I am currently using the Superstay Better Than Skin. And I discovered if I use a sponge with this, they're better. And I'm combining Warm Honey with Coconut. So I just look for any places that look like it needs a little bit more coverage, and I just apply the last of it from my hand onto it. Now, you could do concealers for underneath your eye, but I have been loving this Cattiva, the palette that I got from my Wantable box. This is their mineral foundation. You can see, I don't want to blind you guys. This, you can see I more than hit pan. This is what I do to get my under eye highlight. If you want to put concealer and then set it with that, but this, I just do it without it sometimes. And because I have an oval face, I'm doing it in the triangle. To set the rest of my face, I'm using Milani's face powder, and I am dark tan, and this is the multitasker face powder. And again, I'm dark tan. That's what it looks like. I will use a blush, and this is Milani. The one I told you guys about is Rose Dior, what I did in the inner highlight. That's what it looks like. Shimmers in it. So it's like a highlighter and a blush in one. I have kind of golden undertone, so this looks good on me. But if you have pink undertone, you could definitely use one of their other blushes with a pink undertone. Now for the, since I'm finished putting on any powders for the mascara, I'm using up my YSL, and this is the mascara volume defaults. It's the gold packaging. This is what I got in my Influencer. I always end up getting mascara on the lower part of my eye. I don't know why. I'm trying to do better at it. So what I have to do is take another brush and go back into the powder that I use as a highlight, and I just go right back underneath it, because you can see it on my skin. It's not really bad, but I'm consciously aware of it. And I feather it out so it doesn't look like I'm like shining like a diamond. And that's not quite dry yet, so give it a few minutes and I'm going to take off that part right there where I got some on my skin. Next is my lips, and I'm a neutral girl, so I'm using NYX Lip Liner. And then for my lipstick, I'm using Nude Cream from Milani. And you can see I am going to have to replace this. This will be my third tube once I replace this one. So let's see if I can. There you go, flicked it off. There you go. This is my neutral everyday look, and like I said, the majority of the products were Milani and NYX with, yeah, pretty much Milani and NYX with a few high-end brands thrown in, which would be the Cattiva, the Frankie Rose. I think that's it. So, oh, and I use my Maybelline. So that's it. That is my everyday neutral look. I love this look. I tend to wear this a lot, and it doesn't really take a lot to apply. You're just using a central color, and then I'm going to deepen the corners, and then the blush I might change. Sometimes I'll do a pinky blush. Sometimes I'll do a gold blush. If I really wanted to, I'm doing a presentation for work, I will contour just slightly, but that's it. It's really not that hard. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions about any of the products I use, leave a question in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Again, I want to thank Sagittarius Blue Smooches. We're both Sagittarius. We're born in November, and I'm definitely going to have to do my hair. I wanted to thank her for requesting this look and this tutorial, and I will check you guys out on the next video. Bye.